All right, still catching up. I got 4 to go, 3 after this. I tried that same Jedi Master Luke team in P4 of TB, and same result, 4 out of 4. So it definitely works. And again, you really only need Luke, well, both Lukes, both Jedi Lukes, and then just heals. The fifth, I went with Revan again, just for focus, and yeah, it works. It works really well. You just have to keep protection on Luke, so he is constantly taunting, because he increases his health pool tremendously over the course of the battle. So, yeah, it's very good, and it's very easy. It's a very controlled fight. Oh boy. So clearly, CLS with Chupio does not work against an OG SLKR team. Anyway, it works really well. I have full health sets on my JML. I have my standard offense set on JKL. I have my fast set on JKR. And then Hermit Yoda obviously is very fast. And then Jolie is his standard tenacity set. Doesn't require really any mod swapping. And it is very stable. I should unlock, well, not unlock, I should 7-star Cam within the next little bit. And when I do, I will try him with JML et al. To see how it works. Because right now in Arena I'm running gas with JML. And if I can swap in Cam to free up gas for other comps, that would be tremendous. So I will certainly try that, but first I have to try and get past this triple tank Ray team, which is proving difficult. Never mind my alarm there. Oh, okay, we got it. A little bit sloppy, but it works. So I have found that swapping Traya in with this Vader counter makes a big difference. I obviously went with Scion to try and strip taunts where I could. Timing didn't exactly work out, and I ended up losing GAT. But that's okay, because end result is still a first attempt win. A lot of people have asked me, well, if you put Traya under Vader like that to take out Rey, what do you use for Mon Mothma? Mon Mothma is a great comp, but you just need to match it with one of the old metas. So ordinarily, most people run Traya against Mon Mothma. That obviously works. But I've also used a Palp lead versus Mon Mothma, whether it's combination Sith or Empire, or just Sith or just Empire. All of those work. In one of my other GACs, I used Traya on my Vader team, so I used Palp, Sidious, Scion, Nihilus, and Sith Empire Trooper versus Mon Mothma, and that worked. Not as cleanly as Traya, obviously, but still worked very well. So you just have to be able to adapt. So far, although this match that you're watching is an older one, the current GAC season, we are now seeing JML and C, or at least people have unlocked them. I have yet to see them or face them in GAC, so that'll obviously be interesting if and when that happens. I'm trying to get all these other videos pushed through before that, so you guys aren't looking at this confused as hell, like what the fuck is going on. This GAC is so old that it is still with just one fleet, hence the comparatively low scoring. So just bear with me. I apologize for always being so slow on GAC. It's just so much of the same, and seeing as I don't do the play-by-plays of the GAC because I hate doing that, because I would be saying the same thing over and over and over again, I try to have something else to talk about when I record a GAC video, because otherwise I will not only bore you, but I will bore myself to death. So, yeah. Yeah. So I am excited for Cam. I will be glad to have to give, or to be able to give less of a shit about that Reek special mission, because it is the most infuriating thing I have ever encountered in this game, and that is saying a lot. It's just, I hate it when things are RNG dependent, because even if you mod it perfectly, which is not the easiest to do, you have to have good mod depth, which many people don't. You have to have good mod depth, and you have to be able to try to account for at least one of three different scenarios, which is fine. That's generally the mark of a good player, right? But then when RNG really becomes a factor, if you miss, if Reek goes for you as opposed to Django. By the way, that Jedi Knight Luke team just got demolished against that Rey team, which is interesting. I did not expect that. So yeah, I hate it when things are RNG dependent. Most notably, the Tier 1 battle of the C GL mission or battles. Even with the Zeta, even with full 6E, that is very RNG dependent. I got questioned on this comp before, or something similar to this. It's Night Sisters with Sith. Doesn't really make sense, but just goes to show you that while Momo is a great team, it's not unbeatable. There's no reason why you should be dropping battles on a Momo team. There's just no reason. I mean, that team didn't even have synergy. It had Malik, admittedly. I didn't even need Malik, but it had no synergy. It was Talzin, Spirit, and then 3 Sith. Like, there's no reason. Like, there's no synergy there. So yeah, now I have to burn this JKR team versus Rey. I still find that I very often will battle without taking a real full inventory of what I have available. I rush things sometimes, so when I lose, it's generally my own fault, which is, it is what it is. It's not like it's the end of the world. It's GAC. I've made Kyber a number of times. I'm not missing out on a whole lot of salvage. It's really just the Zeta, right? So yeah. Just gonna get him up. Okay. So, yeah, is what it is. Oh, this is with 2. Oh, he just got stuck. Oh, disregard. This is with 2 fleets. This guy just got stuck, which is fine. Yeah, so look, it is what it is. I think an overwhelming majority of people are getting a little bit tired of GAC because it is constant. It is just constant, which is good because there's always something to do, I guess. But then at the same time, you know, if you are like how I used to be and you're uber, hyper, excessively competitive, and you're constantly having to do GAC and deal with, really fighting the same people over and over again, it can get exhausting. I like winning, even though I've stepped back from my uber competitive side a little bit. Of course, who likes losing? I mean, unless you're like my friend Ziggy, And as he says with GAC, he just sets it and forgets it, which isn't the worst thing, honestly. It certainly saves a lot of agita, but that was a mistake. Being that I'm a content creator, I really should have something out regularly. Maybe not every day, but certainly every other day. It's not like I'm raking in Arnold kind of money, so every little bit makes a difference. We were speculating in Guild Chat yesterday about how much Arnold makes, and long and short of it, going through all the numbers, I guesstimated that Arnold makes at a bare minimum $91,000 a year just on YouTube, because he will usually get around probably at least 50,000 views per video, assuming that all those videos are at least 10 minutes, which I do believe they are. You usually get about a penny. No, what do you get? You get kind of almost a penny a view, right? Almost. So if he's getting, those kinds of numbers, like 50,000 views a video, he's probably making $500 a video at a minimum. $500 per video. And he puts out almost every other day, so it's like $90,000 a year. So must be nice to be him.